Hi there, my name is Luke Bender, and I'm a representative for Illinois Central College, or more specifically, the Communications 110 class part of Illinois Central College. We've all met virtually this year, and there's 4 other students in on this project who I want to spotlight as well. But before I get to what this project is about, I want to talk about 2020. 2020 is a year where we've all struggled in some way or another. From the parents who've had to learn how to work remotely with kids underfoot, and the hundreds of medical workers fighting off this disease on the front lines, we've all struggled. But at the end of the day, many people still had a job to go to. Yet this can't be said for many small businesses. According to an article by the Washington Post, over 100,000 small businesses have been shut down in the pandemic, and many find themselves still struggling. So our professor, Jennifer Keithley, came up with a fantastic idea for this year's communication group assignment, and our goal is to feature a small business and talk about why you should go support it. So that's why I'm at Nature Haven, a rock and collectible shop in Peoria, Illinois that is right off University Street. But what is Nature's Haven? Where did they come from? And why would you want to buy rocks from anyone in the first place? We have the wonderful opportunity to interview Jeff Nelson, the founder of Nature Haven, for answers to all those questions and more. I'll bring it over to Ben Poling for more.
So how did you get started in this business?
Well, I was living in Florida, and there was a gentleman that sold shark teeth to my neighbor, fossil shark teeth, and he collected in the phosphate mines. So after a going away party, we started talking about it and kept talking. The sun came up, and so we said, let's go fossil hunting. So then we drove an hour and we went to the phosphate mines. It's kind of like Indiana Jones. It's very remote. It's trespassing. It's very dangerous. So exciting. And 3 months later, I quit my job and started hunting fossils for a living. And then I went broke, totally ran out of food. One day, all I had to eat was an onion the whole day because that's all I had left in my trailer. And then the next day, I sold a lot of rocks so I could eat. So I just tried to collect fossils and sell them, and eventually I started doing some retail at the tourist malls and stuff like that. So it kind of brought me back up to the poverty level. So for years, I just did shows in Florida. Like art shows, craft shows, rock shows, and stuff like that. And then I was from Illinois, so I came back to do a show at Wildlife Prairie Park. Rock, reptile, and fish. I realized there wasn't a rock shop up here, and it was a terrible show, but still it was fun. So I got thinking about it. I went home and I thought, I'm going to move back to Illinois and open a rock shop because I always wanted to have one, and then it's just way too expensive down there. So within 30 days of making that decision, I had found a home here, closed on it, sold mine, closed on it, all within 30 days of decision, packed up U-Haul in 30 days. Yeah, it was amazing. So I was in the mall, Northwoods Mall. I had found a spot there previous to me moving. I was there for 3 months during the Christmas, and then the following year I opened up my first store, which is Beacon. It was very slow for a long time until about that was 04 or something like that. But in the last 3 or 4 years, it's just really taken off.
You mentioned that there weren't any rock shops. Are there now any, or is it still about the only one?
Well, not really. You know, there's some shops. Yeah. There's a little spiritual shop downtown that does all kinds of stuff. So not really. There's not a shop within maybe 50 or 60 miles, and most of them are small. Mm-hmm. There's metaphysical shops and like that. We have probably the best selection, definitely in the Midwest, if not further. We have hundreds of different minerals. And then jewelry, of course, is just so popular. We have over 2,000 rings on display.
What do you think the future of business looks like?
Well, it's almost impossible to get the help, the right people, the people who work their tails off, who are passionate about it, who are honest, and then it takes a long time to train people because you have to learn every mineral. You have to learn, there's so much to learn. It's incredible. You have to really be super passionate. So we have looked at larger spaces, but right now we're good here. And I keep telling the girls it's not going to last, and then we get busier and busier and busier. So who knows where the end is? We'll probably start doing some wholesaling, have a tremendous amount of inventory, so that'll expand the business that way. But it's really, some days it takes 3 people. On Saturdays we always have 3 people here. It's that busy. So if we were to open another store, it would be really tough as far as training enough people to run it. If anything, we'd probably move to a bigger store. But people find us. We get a report from Google every month how many people found us. It's just unbelievable. It tells you how many people searched for us, what words, the whole bit. It's all free. But we have people from Iowa that come over and purposely just to see us, from Chicago, from pretty big radius, just because they hear about us and our selection. And our Facebook page helps. So for right now, we're here. I like to go with the flow. I'm not one that try to force things, kind of how we ended up here, which is a long story too. But
to close out, do you have any reasons why the average person should come and shop in here?
Most of them come for the healing property. When we have the designers and collectors, and some people are just into home decor, because it's really big in home decor now. People even know what the stuff is, it's just natural and nice. I think they're just led here. Somebody sounds a little bit spiritual, but they just find their way here. And we've had some unbelievable people meet here and things happen here that are kind of magical. And a couple proposed right here, right where you're at. So there's been a lot of neat things happening in the shop. So no, I think they just come because they enjoy it. I guess that's the most important reason why they come, because they really enjoy it.
So we heard Ben and Jeff talk about rocks, fossils, and spiritual stones, but what exactly are these products and what do they even look like? Well, Halo Solder is here to answer just that.
I'm going to be talking about some of the products that Nature Haven sells. There are three main categories that I will be talking about, and those are tumbled stones, rough stones, and mineral specimens. Tumbled stones. Tumbled stones are stones that have either had water or sand ran across them to make them smooth and polished. They offer 84 different varieties to choose from. They come in very affordable prices, ranging from $1 to $16.99 per stone. They come in a beautiful array of many colors and amazing shapes. Tumbled stones also have very unique designs in them, such as black circles and interesting lines. Second is rough stones. Rough stones are stones that are taken out of their natural environment and they have kept their natural shape. There's 44 options to pick from, and they also come in prices ranging from $1 to $6.99 per stone. They come in many colors and very unique shapes. They range from colors such as bright oranges to light blues. Mineral specimens. Mineral specimens are natural sculptures that are mined in a way to preserve their crystal pockets in them. Nature Haven provides 3 different sizes to choose from: small, medium, and large mineral specimens. There are 93 different types to choose from, and the prices range from $5.99 to $259.99. Also, a bonus, if you are looking for things with crystals, go to Nature Haven and look at the mineral specimens, and you will see all these beautiful crystals, and you will get to pick any color you would like. The reason you should go to Nature Haven and buy stones from them is they come in very affordable prices. Anyone can buy a stone from them, and they have tons of options to choose and pick from.
In the interview, Jeff mentioned some sort of spiritual stones that have caught people's interest, especially on TikTok of all places, with staff claiming they already know what's trending on that site based off what people purchase in the store. And for more information on all of that, Madison Bybee is on the scene.
Selenite is a popular crystal when it comes to cleansing and clearing the home. It is said to dispel negative energy and enhance clarity. One of the most famous and prominent crystals due to its beautiful color and spiritual and literal meaning is amethyst. The meaning of amethyst is groundedness, tranquility, and calm. Those who work with crystals may use it to help reduce anxiety and stress. Aragonite relieves stress, emotional fatigue, and anger, bringing patience when it is needed most. It is said to be a really good stone for people in tense relationships. Septarian is a powerful grounding stone that awakens one's connection to Mother Earth. It is also said to improve communication skills of the stone holder. Carnelian is a stabilizing stone. It gives courage, promotes life choices, and is used for overcoming abuse of any kind. Citron is associated with wealth and abundance and helps boost manifestations of achieving success in financial or business ventures. Fluorite absorbs and neutralizes negative energy and stress. Fluorite also increases our powers of concentration, self-confidence, and helps us in decision-making. It encourages positivity and balances energies. Ocean jasper brings the spirit of peace and letting go, of breathing deeply and consciously, attuning to nature, and being physically and spiritually present in one's surroundings. Aquamarine is calming, soothing, and cleansing. Aventurine is for prosperity, success, and abundance. Emerald is a stone of successful love. It opens and nurtures the heart and provides healing. Moss agate is said to encourage tranquility and emotional balance. The purpose of worry stones is to keep on hand and to rub your thumb back and forth as a way to calm your mind. Singing bowls are bowls used to promote relaxation. They produce sounds and vibrations when hit or circled with a mallet. Those sounds and vibrations are supposed to help you relax.
Now that you are completely sold on the wonderful line of products Nature Haven has to offer, you may have one question left to ask. Will they survive? Thankfully, we were able to snag one more interview with Jeff specifically on this topic.
Okay, so I have a few questions for
Okay.
you, obviously. The first one is, did COVID affect the store at all?
Well,
In
we
what
had to
ways?
shut down, you know,
Absolutely,
for
right.
sure. So yes, and we started a website, you know, so we wouldn't go.
Cool. So you started the website
Yeah.
like when it happened?
That guy you just talked to, yeah.
That's so cool.
Well, yeah, right after it happened, we got on. Yep.
That's awesome.
So yeah, we did some sales, did some pickup stuff, curbside pickup. So yeah, definitely affected that.
Yeah.
But then when we come out of it, it was incredible business.
Really?
Oh, fantastic! It just got better and better ever since.
That's good.
I mean, literally. Yeah, it's crazy.
Good for you guys. That's awesome. You kind of already answered this, but did it change the way you've been selling your products, and have you been doing more curbside pickup
Right.
or
No, we just did curbside for that short period of time.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, and so we have the website now still.
are you still doing curbside pickup
No,
like now?
No.
Not at all?
No.
Okay.
If someone asks.
Yeah, if they ask, yeah, but not usually.
Yeah.
They pick up, but if they'll order on the website and pick it up.
Sure.
You know, but
Sure.
not really curbside pickup.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll do it that way. But
That's nice.
yeah.
For people who are, don't want to come during COVID or
Oh, they're pretty.
Yeah.
Most people don't mind.
okay. Cool. Has there been an increase or decrease in sales since
Like I
COVID
said,
started?
increase, yeah, it just keeps increasing. Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah. Well, it's crystals are the hottest thing in the world right now.
They are.
I mean, it's incredible.
I love crystals.
It's unbelievable.
I'm a big fan of crystals.
Every-
So I
From
totally
toddlers
understand.
up to 9-year-olds we have.
Yeah.
You know, so it's every demographic. Poor, rich, you name it.
That's amazing.
Smart, stupid, they all come in.
This is my favorite question. Have you had any challenges with customers during COVID? Did
No.
you have anything?
No.
No problems. No
Everybody's
ones.
great. No.
That's so
Everybody
cool.
comes in here are great people. They come in here because they love the place. They come here because they love the crystals.
Yeah.
They come in here because they want to come in here, not because they have to. So
Right.
no.
You just hear horror stories about people
Oh,
that
well.
come in about COVID, and it's just
No.
like you feel terrible about
No.
it. But
We got all great people.
good for you guys. That's awesome.
You know, just a reflection of what we are, I guess.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah. No, we're lucky for sure.
Well, thank you so much
Yeah.
for answering my questions.
Sure.
Appreciate it.
Absolutely. Yeah.
In spite of all these struggles, Nature Haven is still standing strong. So whether you want to support this local business now or 5 years from now, Nature Haven should still be here, calling you to see the wonderful little gems nature itself has to offer you. I've been your incredibly cool host, Luke Bender, and we are Illinois Central College Communications Spring 2021. Thank you for watching. Goodbye!
Hope you liked it.